We're going to make the viral cottage cheese flatbread. 1 cup of cottage cheese into your little blender thing. I use the low-fat cottage cheese, 1% milk. Once you get it down in there, where it's a smaller blender, I'm just going to pat it down. I got to put in the next ingredients, which is going to be 2 eggs. Just a second. Okay, so I had to get a bigger thing because it wouldn't fit. So now putting it together. Okay, so now you're just going to take your cottage cheese and your 2 eggs, and you're just going to transfer it into a bigger one. Do not try to use the small one like I have. I have a little mini one, but it's not going to work. So take our cottage cheese and our eggs, put it back over into the next one. So we got 1 cup of cottage cheese and 2 eggs. And after that, you get a 1/2 teaspoon. You can't really see it, but it's right here. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon. Then you do a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. Keep in mind, I've never tried this, so I do not know if it is good. I'm trying it for the first time today. I'll also be posting later on an avocado flatbread as well. So, put my cottage cheese in the fridge. Okay. So now that you have all that together, you put your little lid on it. And you're just going to until you get like a liquid form. So I don't really smell that bad. I guess I got a whiff of where I cleaned it, but it's just like a kind of like a real liquidy form. Then your next step is to get you a pan. I don't know what size this is. And you get you some parchment paper. Just get you a big enough parchment paper to kind of cover it, a little bit overlap it. I cut mine a little too big. But anyway, you want to be able to allow it to have a little space. So after you do that, you're going to take some vegetable oil. We're going to spray our paper so that it does not stick with some vegetable oil. And then after we spray the parchment paper, you're going to take the mixture. We're going to pour it into the parchment paper. So it will level itself out basically. And now, after you do that, I've already been preheating my oven. You're going to preheat your oven to 350. 350. And you're going to stick this in the oven. But of course, you want to kind of layer it down a little bit better. And you're going to want to let it maneuver up this way and back this way a little bit. And of course it's on a stove top, so it's gonna, anyway, it looks like this. We're gonna stick it in our oven if we don't burn the house down first. You're gonna stick it in the oven and you're gonna bake it for 30 to 45 minutes, and then we'll come back and see what it looks like. Also, before I forget, you have to sprinkle some, it says Italian seasoning, but I didn't have any of that, so I put oregano on it. Kind of forgot that until it was in the oven for a little while. So, went back and added it so that it would have it on there. So, now I'm putting it back in the oven. I think there's 24 minutes left on it. So, we'll be back. Okay, we are back 35 minutes later. Well, we're actually back at 32 minutes later, 31, something like that. Anyway, my oven bakes faster than the rest. So, this is what it looks like after it come out of the oven. It burnt one corner, but I guess it was just too, too flat, but this is what it looks like. It's really pushy, like soft. And then the bottom of it, oh God, that's hot. It's perfect for a flatbread though. Because I didn't really think it was going to be this soft. But the bottom of it, it kind of looks like an egg in a way. But it's made out of cottage cheese. So now we're going to get a small taste to see how we like it. I'll actually probably cut the burnt side part and then we'll taste it. So I'm going to just kind of grab it up and show you a little bit closer. I cut this part off and you can see the steam still rolling. So I'm going to cut a smaller piece of it because I've got a couple other with me that's going to try it. So the little piece I'm going to try. Don't smell bad. I mean, wow. Can't really put into words what it tastes like though. It's not bad. I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10 though. Come see me next time.